Hi, I'm Melissa Kong from Technori.com, and we're here in Las Vegas this week with BigMarker.com, interviewing some of the most innovative companies at CES. And here we have Shannon and Eric from nliven. How are you guys? Good. Take us through a little bit about nliven and what you guys are working on.
So nliven is, the company's been around about 15 years, was originally called Defense Web, and about 5 years ago, the company was acquired by Humana, a big player in the healthcare space. Just a year ago, we rebranded ourselves as we moved beyond the Department of Defense and started developing products and services in the commercial health and wellness space. And one of our new products we're demoing here at CES, and we're very proud to be able to unveil this week.
Do you guys mind taking us through the product that you're demoing?
It's a tablet-based application that is for caregivers that are giving home care help. So basically, this is a to-do list. So as a caregiver comes in for their shift, this shows exactly what they need to do. So for example, if they're making breakfast for a client, they come in here, and as they complete these different actions, this is getting posted out to the family members, and they are seeing that things are getting completed according to plan. There's also profile information, so if it's a new caregiver, they can come in here and learn about the client. There's also key contacts, which again, for a new caregiver, it easily allows them to know who to call when they need it. There's also a medications tab. So this shows what medications need to be taken when. It shows if the medication hasn't been taken. It also has a summary view that shows you all of the different medications in a flat area. And then finally, because this is a mobile app, this can be taken to doctor's appointments. And on the fly, you're able to add new appointments. Again, every time you make any changes, it's getting posted out to the family members.
So what big problems are you guys trying to solve with this new app?
So we're really targeting the in-home care space, as Shannon mentioned. And one of the problems is currently they're using paper-based systems. You know, that notebook you find there, which it creates errors, they lose things, they're not as organized as it can be, and they can't really leverage technology to help really make their day better and ultimately provide better care to those clients, right? Our goal was to make it really simple for them to make that transition from paper-based to something that's very similar, something they're used to, leveraging technology, but then gaining the efficiencies and eliminating errors and increasing overall better productivity and providing better care for those that they care for.
That's great.
It also provides visibility for the family members who don't always get that kind of visibility because everything's in a binder at the home. So.
And I know that, so you guys are launching in Q2 of this year. Take me through just how you're iterating in the process and how you're making sure that it goes out and it looks and feels exactly like you want it to. How has that process been so far?
Right now we've done a prototype and we're testing it in different homes with our partners. We're getting feedback from the caregivers, and usability is key to making this work. So we're doing that right now, and we're going to continue to build out different interfaces for a bring your own device model for family members. So we're working through all that, and by Q2, I think we'll have a really good launch product and ready to integrate into home care.
And then take us through the structure. So you guys actually mail the tablets out to the folks. So like, how is that actually like the business hierarchy of, you know, who you're marketing to, who's actually buying this product, and then how they're getting it?
So in our initial generation, we're going to be selling directly to the agencies. And so they'll buy a certain number of licenses, and that'll give them that number of tablets. And so we'll ship those out to the agencies. They'll put them in the homes of the people that need them most, and they kind of manage it at that point. If there are any issues with the device, we take care of all of that. So initially we'll be selling to agencies, but our next generation is going to be direct to consumer.
We'll be using mobile device management software to be able to remotely manage all these and make it really easy for the end users as well.
Cool. And I know that you were talking to me a little bit before we started about just, you know, being a small startup company as part of a big company, as part of a much bigger company. So what has that been like to grow your company, you know, given all those kind of different levels?
For us, it's been great. Our team is small. There's 5 people in our team, this new division. The company's much larger, so the company spun off this division to start developing these products in this space. So we have that sort of small startup feel and mentality and passion and motivation. Right, but we're also members of the larger company, nliven Systems, and also part of a much larger company, Humana. So we have the support, the backing of that large company, but we can operate very quickly and be really nimble like a small startup.
In our software development team, it's about 15 developers, and we have the experience of building mobile applications for the DoD. So we have the security background, and we have the technical know-how. So putting it all together in the commercial space has been really exciting.
Great. And I'm fascinated because you guys are based out of San Diego. I know it's, I kind of operate in the startup world, all things startup, and just curious about all of the little hubs that are building up. And I feel like San Diego is one of these places. What has it been like, in terms of just being there, what you would say about kind of the business and the startup environment out in San Diego?
It's for a long time been a hub for biotech and telecom as well, right? Qualcomm right along the way. Qualcomm Life, they're a big player. So it is becoming sort of that hub in this space, which we're excited about because we can leverage those relationships and really learn from each other.
I would move there. San Diego's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Yeah, that's great. Cool. You have any questions? Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much, Shannon, Eric at nliven. Thank you so much, and good luck with your product launch in Q2. Great to meet you. No worries. Good to meet you. Yeah. All right. So you can follow us along. We'll be here all week covering the most innovative companies at CES for you. Just follow along at bigmarker.com/CES. And there's also a couple people roaming the floors to bring you to the CES experience. So you can follow along with them at bigmarker.com/CES/interactive if there's anyone else that you want us to go find for you.